back, dinner guests, to Dinner at a Show. I'm Brian.
I am Tanner.
Quick, Tanner, to the movie review. We're about to review the 1966 Batman the Movie, starring the late Adam West, Burt Ward, Lee Merriweather, and plenty others that I'm forgetting.
Burgess Meredith, Cesar Romero. I can't remember who played the Riddler.
I forget him too. But, man, it's like, this was actually made after the first season of the 1960s Batman show, also starring Adam West and Burt Ward. This is what I grew up with. I grew up with this Batman. This is the very first Batman movie that my dad showed me.
I did not grow up with the 60s Batman, actually. I grew up with more updated Batmans, like the darker Batmans, like Tim Burton's Batman, the animated series, the Christopher Nolan films, Joel Schumacher.
Yeah.
I was familiar with the 60s Batman starring Adam West, but I didn't see any episodes. I didn't see any movies. And then he introduced me to a film that came out last year, an animated film.
I think we reviewed it too.
No, we didn't.
Oh, we didn't? Okay, never mind. It was just
called Return of the Caped Crusaders. The animated film was sort of a spoof on the 60s version, while also like keeping in the tradition, while also being aware of the updated Batmans. It sort of pokes fun at that. And in that respect, I loved that movie. Even though I wasn't exactly familiar with the 60s Batman, I just still enjoyed the hell out of that movie. And so we decided to watch the 60s movie, Batman.
Yeah, it's kind of funny for me of like how I thought of this movie over time, because when I first watched it as a kid, I loved it. But then when I got into the Christopher Nolan Batmans, because I was a teenager when they came out.
There's no way that you
can. I absolutely couldn't stand the Adam West Batman anymore. And then just over time, like in college and stuff, I just embraced the ridiculousness of it. I was just like, you know what? Sure, the dark, serious Batman's fun, but it's a bunch of people in costumes fighting each other, just in a nutshell.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be
some
fun with it.
You got to embrace kind of how essentially...
It's like, you want seriousness? You've got these other movies. You want just lighthearted fun and just total over-the-top goofiness? You've got this. In fact, why are we even reviewing this film? There's nothing to criticize even just a tiny bit of this movie is to describe the movie. I mean, like, the only thing I can say about it is that it probably runs a little too long.
I think that was my...
That's about it.
That was probably what I was going to say.
This movie is
Crusaders...
overly...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
There you go.
The Caped Crusaders is only like maybe 70 minutes long.
Yeah, this one's like an hour 45.
Yeah, they really hammered in the runtime, and that kind of dampened some of the jokes for me, just because they were so far in between.
Yeah.
At times. Of course, there are many memorable moments, like the shark repellent bat spray against a giant rubber shark. By the way, I'm having corn dogs for dinner, and he's having his favorite, Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes.
They got his order right.
That shark, when it got to that part, I was laughing uproariously. It was just... oh, man. I was like, I sure hope...
That was the best.
I sure hope they weren't trying to pass it off as real.
I think everybody in the show just embraced the silliness.
Oh, there's no...
There's no way you get actors like Cesar Romero and Adam West, who was a very well-respected actor before Batman, go into these roles just, thinking that this was supposed to be taken seriously.
There is no way it's going to be taken seriously at all.
The kids did, but the adults, no.
No. Oh.
But, I mean, it was great. You have funny action sequences. I mean, it's obviously choreographed and fake. But who cares?
It's just a ton of goofy fun to watch. It's what I like to call a rainy day movie. It's like, it's raining, you're inside, you want a nice fun movie to watch. There you go.
Just pop this in, it's great. Here's a fun little artistic twist that I think they did.
What?
When Bruce Wayne was fighting Riddler, Catwoman, Penguin, Joker, they didn't have the little words popping out of the screen. Bang, pop. But when they were Batman and Robin, like in costume, then those words appeared while they were punching people. Just fun little tidbit that I noticed while I was watching it. I mean, acting is of course going to be over dramatic.
You can't talk about
I
the
love
acting
it.
here. You can't talk about the acting at all. You can't praise it. You can't slam it. It's
No, I praise the
it's just
campiness.
there. It's there.
I praise the campiness. Because there are great memorable lines in there. Adam West does it. It's like, quick, Robin, to the Batmobile. There isn't a moment to lose.
Those fiendish fiends or whatever he says.
You criminals. You fiendish outlaws. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
God, that's scene. Just going everywhere. There's the
And the same people appear over and over again.
There's the couple kissing. The ducks.
That looks like fake ducks.
And of course, like, there are all these like really close calls that are always that always result in a last minute change to make sure that everything's okay. Like the Batcopter is going out of control. It's about to land. They land in some foam
Rubber convention. That was the best. And of course, the Riddler's rockets appear, and it's like words magically appear from the missile. Like he pre-recorded the message, slipped it inside, made sure it formed into clouds, and poof, there you go.
Oh,
You get
and
the
not to
message.
mention like the way that they solve all the riddles, just like that. They're so smart, and yet Batman can't figure out that Kit Kat is Catwoman.
The world's greatest detective. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I think.
Do you even see what we're doing? We're describing the movie.
Yeah, we're just having a bunch of fun with this. Like, all right, if you love Christopher Nolan and Tim Burton Batman, that's great. Great interpretations of it. Even the animated series Batman, or even like the new DC movie Batman, like Under the Red Hood, or just some of those darker interpretations of Batman. That's totally fine. But if you're gonna trash this Batman because it was campy and lighthearted, remember the comics were like this back in its day, and they were pretty much replicating that tone in that time. And it's a bunch of people in costumes fighting each
The
other.
only way to review this film is to say whether or not you liked it. I liked it.
Yeah, I really liked it. I think in my old blog, I gave it a high 5, and I think I'll stick with that. The only thing that I had complained about was the pace. It's a little too slow for my taste.
That's understandable.
But overall,
There you go. That
enjoyable
was a
movie.
very valid criticism.
Yeah, that's the only valid criticism I can really have for this movie.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else to talk about here. There's nothing else to slam. So I'm just gonna praise the overall campiness and that it's consistently campy.
There you go. And we watched this in honor of the late Adam West, who, well, he was part of my childhood growing up, so just what a way to honor him than watching the movie that I first saw him in. So, anyway, that's all we got for today.
Oh, I give it a high 5, by the way.
Oh, there you go. High 5.
Yes.
Alright, well, that's all we got.
Yeah.
Be sure to like, comment,
That was short and
subscribe. Just share it with your friends. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Brian.
I'm Tanner.
And we will see you at the movies. Quick, Robin, to the movie theater!